Hey everyone, RogueGold here. Welcome back to the Division 2, and today the game just kicked off its first ever summer event, meaning we have some new gameplay and apparel rewards to chase for a limited time. And so, in this video what I want to do is give you a complete overview and guide for the summer event, talking about how to participate, how to complete the objectives presented to us, and overviewing the general structure and rewards. Should be a good time. I'm excited to dive into this. Hopefully you find this video helpful. If so, I would appreciate you clicking that like button. And if you're not yet subscribed and you want to stay up to date on the latest with everything on the Division 2, then I hope you'll consider doing so. But let's waste no time and get right to it. Alright, so I want to follow a pretty straightforward structure here with this video. First, we're going to go over the event as a whole, talk about the overall structure, how long it goes for, all of that. Then I want to get into the specific objective that we have available to us right now for day 1. And finally, we'll cover some final details about the event and the rewards that you can hope to claim. All of that will be timestamped down below for whichever section you might need most. Let's begin though, as I said, with an overview of the summer event. Like stated, this is the first ever one that the Division 2 has had, so how is it going to work? Well, for the most part, this seems to be a direct variant of the way that the winter holiday event was structured for the Division 2 this past December. If you've played that, then you're likely going to be familiar with this structure of having some daily projects to take on, but if you didn't participate in that, no worries, we're still going to cover everything. Here's what you need to know. The event starts today, which is Tuesday, August 6th when I'm making this video, and it runs for exactly 2 weeks, ending on Tuesday, August 20th. Within that time frame, there are going to be 7 projects that unlock 1 per day. It is important to note that you do not need to do these projects immediately as they unlock. You're not going to miss out if you miss a day. How it works is that they're going to release 1 new project per day until all 7 are out, and you can either choose to take those on as soon as they come out, or if you miss 1 or 2 or 3 or all 7, they will stack up, meaning as soon as you complete one, it'll just rotate in the newest available one until you get through all of them. So as long as you go through all 7 projects by the 20th when the event ends, you can do it however you like. 1 at a time, in sets of 2, all 7 at once, your choice. But let's now dive into the specific conditions for the day 1 objective here, and you'll see overall how you take on these projects. Okay, so once you're in game, all you're going to want to do is open up your map, tab over to projects, and you will find the one for the summer event right here. For the duration of the event, every new project that unlocks is going to be found right here. For the day 1 objective specifically, it's quite simple. All you need to do is complete 2 missions while grouped. Now, if you're somebody who plays in a group of friends regularly, or you have an active clan, this should be quite easy for you. I'm sure there are some solo players out there who are groaning right now though. Don't worry, you can still get this done quite easily. What I personally recommend is that you use the game's overall matchmaker for any random main mission in the game. That way you don't have to try and seek out what popular missions are being matchmade for. All you gotta do is select your difficulty and it will send you an invite very shortly for you to jump into a group and get the mission done. I'll demonstrate it on screen right now. All you have to do is tab all the way to the right when you're in that map pane, and then you go to the random main mission selector. Again, you choose your difficulty, and as you can see, I got an invite very quickly. I jumped in, got the 1 mission done with the randoms, didn't need to communicate whatsoever. After that, I did the exact same process. I went back to that menu, did the random main mission, selected heroic, but again, do whatever difficulty you want, the project does not specify. I got into the second group, got that done, and just like that, the project was auto-completed. And the reward for the day 1 project is this Odeya cowboy hat. Alright, so that is how you complete the day 1 objective for the summer event, but let's go over a few final overview details for the summer event, as well as the reward structure here. Let's say you're like me and you plan to take on these projects as they unlock day by day. The daily reset timer for this project is going to follow the exact same cadence that the winter holiday event had, which you can check any time in the project menu, but that is going to be at 4 p.m. Pacific time and 7 p.m. Eastern time. Convert that to whatever time zone you may be in worldwide. Meaning that, from when I'm posting this video, we've got about 7 hours until day 2's objective unlocks, and with there being 7 projects in total, that means by Sunday, August 11th, all 7 new projects should be available, leaving you 9 total days after that date to complete them all before the event ends. Speaking to the overall rewards of the event, given that day 1's was this cowboy hat, it seems pretty indicative that we are going to be getting a full new outfit for this, and something important to note is that it appears that this is an alternative colorway to the current summer bundle that is in the store. On this screen you can see the corporate cowboy outfit, so just something to keep in mind is that we are seemingly going to get a free version of this outfit via the summer event project rewards. However, as of the event going live, it has also seemed to be confirmed that we are going to be getting a new named item, likely as the day 7 project reward. We know this because you can go into the expertise menu, and if you go under rifles and scroll down a little bit, you can find a new one here titled Cooler. And this is very likely going to follow the same pattern that we have with the winter holiday event, where they introduce a new named item with a unique talent. Obviously there we have the Slayer snowball gun, the O'Carroll sniper, the festive delivery backpack. so this new cooler rifle should have its own unique properties, and there were some data mines to back that up as well. My only big disappointment here, I mean, I'm glad that we're getting a new named item, but as you can see from the little icon on there, the visuals of this gun seem to be identical to the original Dr. Home exotic rifle look. When that thing originally released, a lot of people said it looked just like a water gun, so the devs eventually gave it a reskin to make it look a bit more in theme. But it seems like that original look is now returned for this new cooler rifle. Now look, I get thematically that makes sense, right? A summer event, a water gun, I get it. But for me, it definitely does deflate things a bit if they're just going to be pulling back that same skin to use here. I would have much preferred a brand new design overall. I will, however, hold final judgment until we get the actual gun in our hands, as this wouldn't be the first time that the expertise menu displayed either placeholder or incomplete images, so it's possible that this is not actually the final visuals of the gun. I have my doubts about that, but like I said, we'll see when we get it in our hands. Alright, so there you have it, folks. That is your overview and event guide for the Division 2's first ever summer event. Very much hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. One thing I did want to clarify, as I'm sure I'm going to get some questions on it. Currently, I do not intend to do a daily guide on the project objectives. If they are all as simplistic as day ones here, that seems to be a bit redundant, and at least back when we had the winter holiday event, I was doing daily ones, and a lot of them were very simple, like donate 20 materials, so it was a bit unnecessary. If we were to get a more complex objectives in one of these future days for the summer event, then I would consider doing a guide, absolutely, but for now, I'm taking a kind of wait and see approach there. I will, however, be doing a breakdown and review of the new cooler rifle once that unlocks, so keep an eye out for that. That should be coming on Sunday, August 11th, assuming that is when we actually get the Day 7 project unlocked. But my friends, that is everything to go over in this guide. Any and all questions and thoughts that you have about this, I would love to hear them down below. What do you think about the overall structure and rewards of the Division 2's first ever summer event? Are there any lingering confusions you might have about how this works? I'm happy to try and clarify. Let me know it all down below. That is going to do it for me today, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. RogueGold. Ow.